Right, I don't know why we're having issues today with stream, but such is life. I only have a minute to get over here. Saturday morning scuff, gotta love it. Yeah, it seems that way. Okay, I need to get Epona over this. Beautiful. We still have 30 seconds. We should be fine. We just need to get through here, get straight across to that laboratory. It was close, but not close enough. Frog, please. What do you mean? No. Hello there, son. I'm researching the process. Yeah. Frog. Oh, wow. I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Oh ho 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 hoy. Great, such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. Eh? What? These are from making Bigoron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. That's David Production. Maybe I misunderstood your question, but Netflix are the ones responsible for the release. The director at David Production even said that he has no idea when the next episode will come out, but he hopes it'll be soon, and they have no day in the release schedule. That's entirely handled by Netflix itself. They have no say in the release schedule. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. Okay. The good news is that I have 4 minutes to get there. That's good. That's why you need that plant, by the way. Maybe I shouldn't have put Epona in such a precarious situation. Okay. So, Netflix is responsible for worldwide distribution. There's a fence over here. I need to go around it. Okay, that took me a minute and 15 seconds. Was the animation team the ones you meant by publisher, the producer, whoever is producing the art? Is that what you meant about who's responsible for distribution? Like, Xenoblade is made by Monolith Software, but Nintendo as a publisher. Sure. What I mean to say is, who is responsible for, like, who's the art studio? Who's writing the damn anime? Because I'm sure it's not Netflix. You said it's David Production? I just don't see how I don't think Netflix has worldwide distribution rights on the anime. But it also sounds... But David's production, they haven't even finished it, right? They have worldwide distribution, and that's the issue. Okay, well... I don't know what to say to that. If that's the case, then that's fair. But... I still think there are, like, a lot of things you can do to prevent any issue from taking place. I'm gonna get knocked off this thing, and if I do, then... That was perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. That couldn't have gone any better. Alright, we still had a minute, so we're good. Here you go. Here are your eye drops. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. You should. They're eye drops. Now he can see. Yay. Wow. Wow, this is stimulating. It's working great. First time you said that's exactly what I wanted to happen and meant it. I know. It worked out quite nicely. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Just wait patiently. Viggoron sword. You got a claim check for it. You can't wait for the sword to be completed. So just... I think you can just play the Sun Song. Blade business. Yeah, he makes blades. He makes giant swords. Goron's is heavy on business. I think they're just heavy in general. Okay, it's been a day. Well, it's been a night. I'm gonna do this a couple times. I don't know how long this takes. I like how the whole time he's just standing behind me, obviously not working. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. He has workers? I don't think he does. The cave is under his butt, legends say. Then why did he need eye drops? Wouldn't have he just deferred the work off to his workers and then it would have been over? There is another workshop below us, actually. Not yet. You're impatient. I've waited 3 days and I didn't ask you anything. Nighttime. Go in the cave and come back out. I really don't wanna. But I probably will have to. We're gonna play twice, and if it doesn't work, then we'll go inside the cave and out and see what happens. There it is. Morbius, you doing anything this weekend? Got any plans? I know you said you didn't have any yesterday, but have we made plans? All right, you have it. I made this. See, you don't have to go in the cave. Trade for claim check. Now we all know. Oop. That sword is my finest work. I'm sorry for complaining about something in your chat again. I just watched a video about the JoJo's release schedule being bad just now. So did you form your own opinion, or did you just watch a video and then read a bunch of Reddit threads and then base your opinion on their opinion? It kind of sounds like you got caught up in some public outrage and just decided that that was easier than processing your own feelings. You handed in the claim check and got the Viggoron sword. This blade is forged by a master smith and won't break. So there is the Giant's blade, but the Giant's blade does break. it is a replacement for the Master Sword. So the Begoron Sword does twice as much damage as the Master Sword does, but you can't use your shield. So you can't do it. You can duck, but you can't use your shield. It's probably the latter. I think you're right. I was trying to work on my Ruger, but I have fat fingers and I'm getting frustrated. That makes sense. But yeah, Begoron Sword, it does have longer reach, which is nice. But you can't use your shield, so it's good in some areas, bad in others. It's really good for certain bosses where you can't block things anyway. It's pretty good against something like Ganondorf, where you have to deflect the bolts back at him because you have longer range. But yeah, I actually remember it being much bigger as a kid. Maybe the Giant's Blade is the bigger one that breaks, but this is the Begoron Sword. Look how pretty it is. Well, like I said, Dan, I am sorry that you're not getting your show in the order that you wanted in. But I will say that it sounds like there are ways to resolve your problem yourself. And I encourage you to do that. I understand, you know, a big part of entertainment is enjoying that entertainment with other people. Andy and I were just talking about this the other day, right? Like, he has a friend that's watching a very old show and he's enjoying it a lot more than, you know, Andy said that he did as a kid, or like younger, right? Watching it when it was on release. And we talked about like why that is and all little intricacies, like how release schedules or how like not having to wait or having conversations with people. So I get it. There are a lot of factors that go into your enjoyment of a show. As far as like the release schedule goes, or as far as like the industry goes, I'm pretty confident that like animes are not written that way. They're not just like released all at once, or rather they're not drawn and then released all at once. They're like being drawn and released at the same time, or animated and released at the same time. You know what I mean? So as far as that, that's an argument for like the industry as a whole. And can somebody please drop me some hearts? Good grief. That's certainly something, you know, a conversation that could be had, but I don't think it's unique to JoJo's. And as far as like Netflix distributing it in batches like that, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's definitely a business decision in the sense that like they know that people will subscribe, right? But you can't blame a business for being a business, I suppose. Does that make sense? Right? Like, is it I don't necessarily label that as, you know, predatory, I suppose. Is it sleazy? Maybe, I guess. Does it feel bad? Sure. But I don't know what else you want them to do. Like, if they released it all at once. Okay, so here are the three options, right? If they release it weekly, you're still gonna have to subscribe to multiple months, right? I'm sorry, I read two words of Andy's message and it popped in my head, right? So if they released it weekly, you're gonna have to subscribe multiple months anyway, right? It's not gonna be done in a month, okay? If they release it in batches, you're still gonna have to subscribe multiple months. But you can subscribe once, and if it is gonna be months in between, then you can subscribe, cancel the subscription, and then subscribe again once they're released, and rinse and repeat. If they release it all at once though, they're only getting like 1 month subscription from people who are gonna binge it and then move on with their lives, right? So in Netflix's mind, they have to do some kind of staggered release, whether it's weekly or whether it's in batches. The only way they're actually gonna make money on the series is by doing it. Also, if they truly do have exclusive distribution rights, then they have to make money from this, right? They can't just release it for free, because they have to. If David's Production is the artist, right? They're the artists, right? They're the creator studio, and Netflix has full distribution. They can't just pay David's Production and then not get any money back. So they have to make that money. And again, their businesses suck in a lot of ways. But as I am much more lenient with entertainment industries, as long as they're being upfront about it, rather than not, if that makes sense, right? Like entertainment is super important, I think, as like a release, as a societal release, as you know, an emotional release, but it's not a necessity. Like you're not gonna die if you don't watch JoJo's. Not you personally, but I just mean anybody, right? Like I'm not gonna die if I can't play Ocarina of Time. So, you know, a business spending its money that way, or like finding ways to make money, as long as it's not predatory and it's not truly harming like the industry or people as a whole, I'm a lot more lenient these days. So I don't know. That's kind of my opinion on it. Does it suck? Sure, but it's just one of those things, right? Netflix has released a Netflix distributed anime weekly before, so I don't get how Netflix fumbles that hard. Again, it really could be a David's production thing too. I don't know how David's production releases, or like, there's a term for it. What is it called? Inks their comic, or inks their anime, right? Like, I don't know how that stuff gets inked. I don't know how it gets drawn. I don't know who the writers are, right? They have entire teams that do that stuff. So it very well could be that they don't have it finished, and Netflix is just trying to release what they are going to have finished at certain times. I really don't know. But Andy says, the world does not and will never bend to your personal convenience. The sooner you learn to manage the disappointment, the better. I think that sounds harsh. I think my opinion would be more like, you only have so much of a battery, right? You only have so much of an emotional battery in your life. And I know right now, when you're a little bit younger, you have a lot less like responsibilities to like worry about. And so this is your focus, right? And that makes sense, you know, I get it. But at some point, you know, the term control what you can control is super important. And it doesn't ever get any like better, you know? That's not, there's not going to be, you're never going to be able to control everything in life. And so if you decide to get upset about everything that you can't control, you're just going to be a miserable person. You're just going to feel bad all the time. So I think the trap here is unfortunately the modern internet. I agree. I think it's not just the modern internet. I think it's like social media. I think cell phones. I think the fact that we have instant communication and like we want everything instant. Like instant gratification is a huge issue these days. So I think, yeah, I think it's a combination of that stuff, but the internet certainly is a part of that. Engagement is money, and rage is a powerful form of engagement. Unfortunately, that's very true. Look at the news, right? Even news. And it's nice to feel like you're not alone, that others are frustrated with you, sure. But no amount of YouTube views are going to change the release schedule. Also true. Just remember the 3 most hated words in entertainment: to be continued. But that's engagement, right? All those to be continued episodes were awesome, though. I don't know. To be continued was always frustrating, but it was one of those things where you felt like, man, something's coming, you know? Like you wanted the end. You wanted to know what it was. That's kind of gone away. I know there are weekly sitcoms and stuff, or not sitcoms, but weekly cable, not cable, but like network television stuff. So I know that stuff still happens, but DP not having it finished is fine, but Netflix really released it too early. Maybe Netflix saw the excitement about SBR, so they wanted to get it out as soon as possible, but isn't the best way to go about it. But it kind of makes sense, and maybe Netflix thinks they're doing a good job by releasing it as soon as possible. So if that's the case, I'd kind of get it. Yeah, I mean, I think I get the frustration and the hunger for what's next. Yeah, for sure, right? I get it. I understand wanting something now, like we all do. I'm not immune to it, right? I want that instant gratification a lot too when it comes to things. But again, Netflix is a business, and they're going to get their money at the end of the day, whether, you know, however they're going to get it. And does it suck? Sure, but what's the alternative, you know? Would it suck more if, like, let's say here's a good example, okay? Let's say they released a season 6 all at once, okay? If they released if they released season 6 all at once, and they had a bunch of people subscribe for 1 month, and then all those subscriptions were canceled because all they wanted to do was watch JoJo's. then they would have made 3 times less money than they would have releasing it in batches, right? If they would have made 3 times less money releasing it in batches than they did releasing it all at once, then you wouldn't have a season 7 at all, right? They would have no incentive. They wouldn't have the money. They couldn't even pay David's production to make season 7. So while it sucks that the batches are what it is, and it sucks that that's the case, like, the reason that you have season 7 at all is because they released season 6 in batches and made money off of it. Because if they didn't make money, think about right now, all the well, I don't know how it is in Germany, but I mean, even so, these are worldwide companies, huge companies, you know, Microsoft and gaming studios, like letting people go, you know? It's because they're not making money. Think about how many canceled projects there have been lately because people are afraid that they're not going to make money off of it. Like, that's just unfortunately the reality of the situation. And we could have a conversation all day about whether that's moral or ethical, or whether, you know, it's, you know, the state of the world's economic situation and how nobody can afford to enjoy life right now. You know, there's all kinds of conversations we can have. But what it boils down to right now is that Netflix has to make money on it, or they're not going to continue doing it. And if you want more of it, then you just kind of gotta deal with it, unfortunately. Yeah. So I know it sucks. But yeah, Andy says, sorry, I'm just thinking. If they do end up doing it in batches, you and your friend can still pace out episodes one at a time together. That way you can probably discuss each. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could just make the decision with your friend. And I know your classmates are upset, but it doesn't sound like you care much about your other classmates. So, I mean, you and your friend can just decide to watch one every other week or one a week, then still get the enjoyment out of it. And that way you're not forgetting, right? That way, you know, you set a time and you're like, every other Monday, we're going to sit down and watch, you know, this episode this night, and then we can talk about it, or Sunday or whatever. And that way, by the time the next batch releases, you're not forgetting anything. You're just anticipating the next batch, and then you just do the same thing. So, Andy, and that is somebody really bad at making rules for himself, playing 1,000 hours of 14 over a 6-month window. Yeah, Andy and I were just talking about that last night too. And Andy's not the only one, but like, you know, we've talked about pacing Final Fantasy 14 a lot and how I'm enjoying the pacing and I'm not feeling burnt out. I mean, Andy said it in chat too, right? Like, he played so long that he was feeling burnt out by the time he got to the content we're in now. And, you know, that's how things go. You know, if you consume things too much, you really can get burnt out on it. So sometimes pacing yourself is for the best. But yeah, that is correct. All at Once is asked to, even for fans, but weekly would have also been an option, given that everything's mostly done, which unfortunately isn't the reality. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm not a marketing major. I don't know personally. Look at the shark. I don't know about the studies or like how, I don't know what it is. I don't know psychologically the differences between like releasing it weekly versus releasing it in batches. I couldn't tell you why one's better than the other, or why some studios do one versus, you know, the other. I really don't know, but and maybe that's something, you know, that can be brought up or something that can be discussed, and Netflix will want to change their mind. But they do have, like, they have people, you have no idea how much money these companies are spending to min-max their profits, right? Like, they have sociologists, they have marketing marketing like majors, they have economics like experts, right? All these people, they have teams of people designed to like market to you as best as they possibly can and produce the outcome that's going to make them the most money. And unfortunately, the way, like, you're the product in a lot of ways. You're the product, right? You are what all of these other people are making, or how they're making their money. So okay, all that said, we just got our 71st. All right, we're back again. That's annoying. I don't know what's happening today. I don't know what's happening. It is frustrating though, I'll tell you that. But anyway, iron boots down to the bottom, got a gold Skulltula. We should be at 71 gold Skulltulas. We are. And we should be at 15 plus 2, which we still are. So we're good to go there. Now I just need to figure out how to get into the place that I want to get to. I think it's right over here, right? Also from the Ice Temple, because we took some blue fire out and we rescued King Zoro, he gave us a free blue tunic. You can buy the blue tunic if you want to, but we just got it for free. And that allows us to survive underwater pretty much indefinitely. I don't know if there is a time limit anymore. I think I can just breathe underwater. But that's going to be super important as we go into the water temple. You can't use your bow underwater, but you can use the hook shot, which is... So it's going to be super important for us underneath. For fighting enemies. I don't even know if we can swing our sword underwater. I don't think we can. Alright, so in this area there are 5 more gold Skulltulas. That will get us up to 76 before the end of this. I'm going to really try not to use any kind of guide for the water temple because I really do want to challenge myself here. I haven't been using a guide for the gameplay anyway, but if you see me looking over, it's because I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing any of the Skulltulas. I know it looks suspicious, but I feel like I'm pretty upfront at this point about when I'm actively cheating and when I'm not. So, I just want to be clear. Okay, we got a bug over there, lots of doors, another bug over there. We can swim, which is perfectly fine, but we can also sink. So, I wish I could control the sensitivity. Sometimes I feel like the dead zone for this is a little wonky. So it takes... I do have my Master Sword out, it seems. No, I don't. I have the Bigoron Sword, which is fine. We'll get used to this. And see if we can narrow down the range a bit. Okay, there's that there. There's that up there. Okay, these angles are wonky. I don't like it. Can I even get over there? No. Wonder why. What's the Scarecrow song? It's... I wonder if a Scarecrow pops up over there. Dan, what's next on your game list after XC3? That's a good question. Okay, Navi didn't... There's not a Scarecrow over there, apparently. Navi... Yeah, I see it, but I don't know what to do about it. Okay, we can't get through that door because we don't have a key. We can go over here, though. We're gonna be... I wish you could put these on a C button. I think that would have been one of the better quality of life changes that they could have added to this game. I remember this being very tedious when I was younger too, was being unable to switch back and forth. You had to do menuing to put your boots on and put them off, or put them off, take them off, you know? Switch boots is what I'm trying to say. Okay, is this one of those timer games, probably where I have to flip a switch and then get over here quickly? I guarantee it is, because I'm pretty sure I have to pull this out. Right? We pull this out, and then we're gonna have to get through that switch or through that gate before before the clock runs out. But I don't know where that is just yet, so we'll figure it out in a second. And we're gonna lower the water at some point too. I know there's switches to raise and lower the water. Don't know where they are or what they are. How'd you come back? Also, the water bugs being even more annoying, they can jump across the water, so... You're never safe. You're never safe from the water bugs. Okay. I'm starting to believe that they actually just try to put something out as soon as possible rather than waiting for a clear schedule to be an option. Because they actually... curved. They're doing everyone a favor. Oh, they actually believed. There we go. Because they actually believe they're doing everyone a favor by releasing stuff as soon as possible. But ironically, that's what actually makes people wait longer and get more frustrated. They're technically not even waiting longer because the final product would have still been done at the same time that it will be with the release schedule they're going for right now. But when you feed the ducks, they'll come back for more. It's the same with people. And now that people got that little breadcrumb, they're just hungry for more, which makes people more frustrated and aware of the wait. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but, you know, I would say that sometimes, what do they say? Longing makes the heart grow fonder, that kind of thing, right? Look at it as, like, at least you're excited for it. This is not going to work. Actually, what would work is if I put my boots on first. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to press the A button. I know that you said a lot of times it makes it feel like people who are waiting don't want to wait anymore. And I get that. You know, some people are going to forget or be less interested, but I'm pretty sure, you know, people will rewatch things and people will enjoy stuff at their own pace. I mean, oh, it's my fault. Oh, you're not dead yet. The hookshot is my best friend in these dungeons. It's essentially the only way that I can do anything. Bye. I have no idea. I'll probably play the Xenoblade trilogy forever. But if we count Future Redeemed as its own game, it'll be that. That's right. You do have... But you said there's a Xenoblade 1 DLC too, right? Okay, so that allowed me to get over those spikes. Now we switch our boots and we keep on going. I'm glad you have like the collect edition or collect complete edition. Oh, really? Okay, well, this isn't high. The water is ironically not high enough, which means I have to raise the water. Interesting. Yeah, I'm for sure playing. I'm playing the DLC for 1 right now. Nice. Here we go. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I feel alright. Arnie's here on the west side. Okay, so if I hit that, that should lower that water over there. Don't have a lot of time with that, do I? That doesn't hurt me though, right? Do I hookshot it or do I bomb it? Or do I shoot it with an arrow? All of the above? Fortunately, now I'm like on the chest, so... Oh, stupid about that one, but what are you gonna do? They removed some of the best features for no reason, but at least the story is kind of interesting. What features did they remove? Dan, you make me laugh all the time. I want you to know that. Can I just like walk my way through? Oh wow, even with the iron boots, that thing shoots me off. Oh my goodness. They have a really unlikable character that's supposed to be on our side, but he's a racist butthole. That's unfortunate. Maybe he'll have some character growth. Oh, we got the compass before we got the map? That's interesting. I don't know when the last time I did that was. Maybe never. Can I roll in these? I can. Look at this heavy roll. This is a Dark Souls heavy roll if I've ever seen one. The real question now is how do I get down here? Oh, I just walk. All right, that's easy. Okay. We can... I think those little starfish guys can eat me. I don't want to get eaten. I see that there, but I can't do anything about it. Actually, maybe I can. No, I have to arrow that and then hook shot across. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's when you lower the water. I still don't have a single key, so I can't do anything about that just yet. Okay, so I have to arrow that and then hook shot across. That platform will lower as well, right? So we can walk across it. So right now, I'm trying to figure out how to do a couple things. Lower the water for one. He also defends the Divine, which is really ironic. I can't take his How Dare You Challenge the Divine series at all. Like, does that guy know what I did a year ago? Killing a god? No. That's like Wakka in Final Fantasy X. At least he has some character growth. Okay, we're all the way at the bottom. I don't know. There's these starfish things, those silver stars. Those are the ones I'm most concerned about. I don't know how to defeat those things. Maybe with my hook shot. Okay, that door. Like I said, we're just kind of getting the layout. I can't drop a bomb there, but certainly going to need to once the water's lower. Gonna have to light those. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, look at that! We found Princess Zora! Or Princess Riku? Rix? Oh man, what's her name? It's not Zora. It's... whatever. You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiance, Ruto. Completely off. I was thinking Zuko, and I was like, that's Avatar. Ruto. Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now is not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not. Yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. They removed Shulk's signature ability from combat, which was one of the most fun and engaging parts of combat for me. But that's probably an issue that I created by myself by only playing parties that included Shulk until chapter 17. I don't know if it's your issue. Why? You said that they made changes for no reason. Is there not a narrative reason for why they would have removed Shulk's signature ability? Is there not any reason at all? Oh, I gotta put a bomb there. But I can't. Oh, that was where I can. There's actually a narrative reason why he'd keep it. Interesting. If I play Zelda's Lullaby here, what happens? Is that lower? Or maybe I just messed everything up. It really did nothing, so... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We have to... Okay, we have... If we stun them, they'll turn into those little things, and then I can Big Goron sword them to death. Like, it would make sense for him to lose it, but the narrative is literally like, he doesn't need that anymore. No, I mean, at least that's something, right? Okay, this should be our map, yeah? Like, the thing he needed to have that ability, he now has it by himself. Interesting. Shulk the first blade. Dungeon map. We know what a dungeon map does. All right, cool. How did I get in here? Oh, that map. Is she going to be out here waiting for us? How did we pass her? What just happened? She said follow me and then she's disappeared. What the heck is that about? Women, right? I'm just kidding. It was a joke. Okay. Okay. Well. I don't know where she ran off to. Got our map, which is nice. All right, I can't. I was dumb. I was trying to go hit it with my sword, and I realized I was underwater. That's my fault. Can I drop bombs? Buddy keeps on forgetting. Can I drop bombs down here? No. Okay, I didn't think I could. But for some reason, the game's like... Or, because it's giving me a lot of bombs. No, but there's actually one blade in XC1, and his whole weirdness at the end actually makes more sense with the concept from XC2. Nice. See what I said about all the menuing? It's crazy. So much menuing. Okay, I don't have a key, so I can't get through there either. Absolute shenanigans! Oh, you know what? Spoiler alert. I think I get the long shot here, don't I? I think I get like an upgraded version of the hook shot called the long shot. Which is why all these like long range things are here. Okay, I'm a little confused already. I don't know if I was supposed to do something special to get her to come back out. I've been all around here. There's nothing else I can do. Did I go over here? I did go over here, right? There's a bomb thing that I can drop down. Yeah, but I can't drop a bomb underwater. Which makes sense. And that requires pushing a block, so... I must have done something weird here. That I just don't know. This... Oh, I thought I put on my heavy boots. This doesn't help us, right? Again, we have to bomb this. I can't see through there. There's nothing else here, so that's not it. Okay, they also removed armor from monster drops, which means that I actually have to spend money now. Oh no! I've played the song. I played Zelda's Lullaby. Oh, wait. Didn't I learn, like, the water temple thing or something? Didn't I play the... Or didn't Sheik teach me the Water Temple song? Am I just really stupid? And I forgot that that was a thing? Yeah. I'm just stupid. Don't mind me. The Serenade of Water. Usually they will teleport you somewhere, but A up, right... I'm sorry. A down, right, right, left. And they replaced chain attacks with some weird no-pawn attack. Interesting. Work to Lake Hylia. Okay, no, that's not it. I'm so confused. Oh, check. Those who wish to open the path sleeping at the bottom of the lake must play the song passed down by the royal family. I did that! That was the first song I played. And it did nothing. Okay. That was just one of those things that you can't really control about games. It was one of those times, okay? It's fine. We figured it out. Oh, I can't use Deku sticks, but what I can do is shoot fire, right? I think if I equip my bow, I think I can do this. If I angle myself right. Okay. And then I have to do this kind of quickly because they will go out. Alright, there we go. The bosses I complained about before weren't even bad. I legit just had to use another more effective party. You get 7 party members, and I only use 3 for 90% of the game. Oh yeah, these sons of bitches. Ah! Okay. Okay, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. That wasn't even that hard. I'm just making it more difficult than it is. Oh, what? No! Joystick almost got me killed. Sometimes hindsight is 20/20. Sometimes after you have time to reflect. Is that a key? Yay, we got our first key. This will open a locked door. Who would have thought it? Okay, well, my fiance has left me alone, but I suppose that's fine. I don't need in that room anymore. I would like a heart, please. May I, please, sir, may I have a heart? No? I encourage you to play a Dark Souls game, Dan. Because I have a feeling once you've played a Dark Souls game, no other boss will seem that bad after all ever again. I got bamboozled. Okay, we can go drop a bomb over here. I just sent Dan some homework in Discord. Good luck, Dan. Jonathan can guess what game that was. No, not just like randomly, I would say. No. Is it in Discord? It is the most Andy game. Oh. Is it something we've talked about before? There are so many games out there. Okay, here we have our first switch where I'm gonna have to stand on the thing. I didn't even know that was on the Switch. I think Jonathan played it. I played lots of things, so maybe. Okay, this is one of those things where I'm going to have to put on the iron boots in order to hit this lever, and then it's probably going to be a timed thing. Oh, it's not. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hold on, I don't even have Discord open. Oh, did you send it to him in a DM? Oh no, it's in DM to Dan, so you won't see it. Oh, okay. I think I first saw that game on his stream. Oh man. So it's a game I've played. It's a very Andy game. Final Fantasy VIII. They did release, that is on Switch. They released 7, 8, and 9, I think, in a bundle, right? That's my guess. Final Fantasy. Oh, damn. I was wrong. Another game that I've played since Dan has been here. I mean, Dan's been here for a long time, so that doesn't really narrow it down. Asking Dan to play Final Fantasy VIII would be rage baiting myself. It's a good point. Good point. Huh. Very Andy game. Oh, Nier? Nier Automata? That's like the most Andy of Andy games. Damn straight. Yeah, hell yeah. Got it in 2. I'll take 2. I mean, with the first guess like Final Fantasy VIII and the second guess being Nier, I'll take 2 on that one all day. That feels good. Oh, I can see you, Gold Skulltula. We did raise the water a bit, so this is important. I don't know how it affects everything, but it's something. You are seen, Andy. Seen and appreciated. Is there anything behind here that I need to focus on? I can't see directly below me. Nope. Okay. Okay. I guess we go back down. Now that we have the platform, the water is a little higher. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, you know what? It's a good thing, because now I can go get that other chest, I think. Nier is a solid game. And I think there are some similarities in like storytelling between Nier and Xenoblade. Okay, I think if we... I don't know, I can't pull this out. I think both franchises do a pretty good job of world building. That was one of my favorite things about, I think, Xenoblade, is they do have pretty good world building. And that's one of my favorite things in, like, media in general. Where do I want to use my first key? That's the real question. The water, raising the water up that far. Oh, that's where, this is where I got the compass, right? Or is this my first, or is that a key? I don't know. XC3's Future Redeemed is basically made for Dan. Is it? I'm already excited for his reaction. Good. I mean, this seems like the most obvious place to use my key, right? Well, now I feel a little dumb. Okay, never mind, I don't feel so dumb anymore. Okay, well now I feel a little dumb again. But I never played 2, just 1, Torna, and 3. Okay, for those that have played the full set, oh boy. Yeah, I hope that we should be able to... There we go. Now I can raise the... Whoa, camera. Whoa, buddy. Oh, goodness. That thing is freaking out. We can raise the water up to the second floor now. But do I want to just yet? That requires a key. We did get ourselves access to... Okay, I think this is... Yeah, if I do this now, this is where I'm going to have to raise the platform to floor 2, and then... And then do that thing. Whatever. Jonathan said that he'd veto the next Xenoblade game after the Xenoblade if he doesn't like it. So I wanted to ask you whether you should have him play Torna. Oh, man. Or XC1 next. I'm assuming you can't judge, or you can judge. That's not the word I'm looking for. Judge him better. Oh, it is judge. Yeah, judge works. Do I need to come back here? I don't, right? This is where I got the... Yeah, this is where I got either the compass or the map. So I don't need to be back here. Jonathan, I think I lean towards Torna. Jonathan would get to go in with XE2 content, which is huge. But Torna's also just got some really great music. It's a nice compact experience. Enjoyed it better, for sure. I feel like Torna is a cheat code. I feel like Dan's trying to bait me into playing more Xenoblades. Like, oh, let's get him to play some DLC so that way he'll play the next one. Okay, so that's level 2. Is it forcing me to play the song here? It kind of... Well, I say force. Force is a strong word, but it does in fact seem like it... Whoa, Skulltula. Where the heck is he? Is he above me on this platform? I think that's a long shot when... Yeah, I can't reach that just yet. Okay. And all of the characters are adults as far as I know. Not sure about Hugo, but some say he's just short. He's definitely more mature than most of the game's main cast. I feel like that's not hard to do in a Xenoblade game. Okay. I also personally have some pretty serious issues with the later bits of Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Okay, so now we have this. So our water is at the second level, which is good. That doesn't help me there, but it does also not help me here. Does it help me here? No, because I think this... I'm gonna get jumped on. It felt like they had 3 or 4 machine-themed dungeons all in a row. It felt like it got so repetitive and kind of took me down from the high I was riding mid-game. Whoa. Another guy's hopping at me. Saw the shadow. Okay, I think you need the long shot for that, so there's no reason to go that direction. We already know what that is. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what I need to do. I promise I'm smart. This would have brought the water to the second level, so I can go drop a bomb over here, right? Really, I like Mechonis Field, but it was a bit long, but I didn't mind because the music is too good to get upset over it. Sometimes you're just vibing. Yeah, here we go. And then this should let me get to the second level here. And drop a bomb. And then I get whatever's in that chest. Spoiler alert, it's probably another key. Tally ho! Mechonis Fields is cool, but then it's the Central Factory, then it's the Mechonis Core, then it's the factory again. Chapter 17 was just boss before final boss, edging the shit out of the character. What an interesting use of words there. Welcome to every JRPG ever. Alright, we got another key. What can I do with this key? What should I do with this key? I don't know. True, forgot about Mechonis Core and Central Factory. Can't forget about Mechonis Core and Central Factory. Jeez. I was really ready for the game to be done, which I didn't feel in Torna. What is down here again? We've been down here, but I don't remember what's down here. This is where the aphantasia really kicks in, you know? It's like, I don't remember... This is where the map was, wasn't it? They were super long and you had to activate a ton of switches. That's the worst. Okay, because you know, like, oh, I can't get over there because I don't have the long shot yet. Okay, so this is locked, but I can't get there because I don't have that. Alright, that's fine. True, Torna could have taken twice as long, I wouldn't mind. Happy World Piano Day. What a weird day. I like pianos. Oh, okay, we can go through this door. Well, that's easy, isn't it? Got myself a key. Now we go through this door. Apparently there's only 3 places where we can change the water level, so... That's where I have to, Oh, no! That's terribly rude, you know? You gave me a heart back, so I forgive you. Activating the 20 center switches is exactly what we're doing on today's stream. That is true. But I will say that for this one, it doesn't always feel as bad. The animations don't take forever in a day. Sometimes they do, but... I felt like with, Oh, cool. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the 3rd... Son of a bee. Bye! I got you a bomb. Is it going away, Link? The Water Strider was hilarious, yeah. Just dropping on my head all day. Okay, well now we have the water level all the way up here again. I don't know what good that's gonna do us. But we'll figure it out. We now know where all 3 of the switches are. So that's something, I guess. That's where you leave, but I can't actually... I forgot how frequently the enemies, like, respawn in these areas. They're not even hard enemies, they're just absolutely annoying. Torna took me 30 hours. Oh, and Mechonis had a switch to be blocked by a unique monster with 5 or more surrounding enemies at one point. That sounds great. Sounds like a lot of fun. This is how you leave, right? Yeah, we don't want to be doing that. Okay. So now I know where all 3 switches are. What good does that do me? What did I just do? I didn't unlock anything that matters. I still can't get over there because I don't have the long shot. I don't have a key. This is where... I broke a wall that I don't think matters. This is where we pulled the box out. I won't redeem Torna just now, though, because I already got 2 games on the list. I don't want to clog it. You do have a lot of games on the list. I don't think you're clogging anything, though. People are more than welcome to use their points however they want. Okay. Good golly. I hate Z targeting. Okay, so I need to figure out where... What I need to do first, actually, is try to get to that second floor. Oh, it's already unlocked, right? But I need a block to do it. I need to get to the second floor with the water being this high, and I don't think... I don't know if there's a way to do it. Actually, I'm positive that there is a way to do it. Disregard. Oh, but that door's locked. Never mind. It wouldn't matter even if I did. Oh, and I won't take anyone else's word that it would only take 20 hours to beat and just go off my personal time when I make the redeem. I always use how long to beat. As long as you're matching how long to beat, I don't care. If it takes me longer, then it takes me longer. If it takes me less time, it takes me less time. So I always just go off of how long to beat anyway. I will say Dan's making me spend more money on games than anyone else has, though. So take that for what you will. Anthony's a close second. But luckily, we just found out that we just found out that The Expanse, Osiris Reborn, is coming to Game Pass, so I don't have to buy that game now, which is fantastic. It's because he's from Berlin, just as Berlin drags down Germany's GDP average and brings down your bank account average. I actually don't know if that's true at all. I feel like Berlin is probably a net positive, is it not? Most cities are. I've been down here before. Okay, I will say that this place isn't hard. It is still as tedious as it ever was, right? This is still insane how much you actually have to backtrack and like go back and forth. Its GDP per capita is lower than Germany's average. Huh, interesting. This is why Dan wanted to have it removed from Earth. Gotta get the average back up. Huh, fascinating. Oh, you're right with the games I have redeemed so far. That'd be 180 euros MSRP for so far. Yeah, I know, for me too. They have to exchange the euros for dollars because Nintendo doesn't believe in the word sale. I'm a little confused. Oh, what would happen? What would happen? Can I do that? Maybe. Now I'm curious. I don't think there's anything in this room now that I've opened it up. I don't think you can go through the ceiling. No, it's all closed off, yeah? It is. Okay. I just thought I'd check. I got lucky that my mom got me the games brand new under 50. That is nice. Okay, 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 okay. I think I have an idea. Whether it's a good idea or not, I'm not sure, but it's an idea. I think XC2 costs her 40, but I don't know about the others. No idea. I don't need to go there, but I am curious to see what happens. We're gonna get jumped on. There's one. They keep bamboozling me. Push that? Why didn't I do that before? I thought about pulling it, but do I need to push it? I don't know what good this does me right now, but this might have solved all my problems to begin with. If I would have done this first, it wouldn't have been such an issue. Yeah, I'm just stupid. I was thinking I had to pull it onto that platform, so push it from the other side and then raise the platform. No, I could have just pushed it all the way down here. I am still curious about my other thought. This wasn't the thought I had. I want to see if I can light those two torches underneath using an arrow from the second floor. But that wouldn't work either because the torches are underwater. So now that I say that out loud, I'm feeling a little bit more dumb about it. Okay, you are going to be annoying. Can you just like... Nope. I think what we have to do is we have to hit this first, and then I think we just jump across it, right? That thing's gonna rise, and then we just use it as a stepping stool. It just fell down. Is there anything down here at all that I care about? Oh, by the way, did you get XC2 for yourself, or did you borrow it from someone? I think I heard you say something about borrowing it once, but I don't know if you actually did. That would impact the price of Torrent, because the physical separate version is $10 more. I did borrow it from a friend, Alex. But I think I'm still in possession of the game itself. I mean, it should still be in my Switch, I think. Or not. I might have returned it to them already. Okay, so this is just gonna swim me around quite a bit, but that doesn't really matter because I have heavy boots. Boop. Okay. These heavy boots are doing nothing. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, I get it. I get it. It has a code for the DLC, so if he doesn't have it already, you could give that to him. Wouldn't it be tied to my account? Is this just a timing thing where I have to like put the boots on at a certain time? Like now and then land on the tail? Because that kind of seems like what it is. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that one. And then we hook shot to this. And then that gate's still closed, so we do nothing. Alright, good talk. Okay. Okay. I mean, there is a code in the box together with the cartridge. Oh. He got the collector's edition. Oh, is there something inside the dragon's mouth? Yep. Now we're gonna get timed, right? That's gonna lower the gate. And then I have to come over here really quick. Boots off. Swim. Boots on. Land. Hook shot out. Fail miserably. Or can I hit it from here? Wouldn't that be something? Oh my goodness, I can just hit it from here. Disregard, I'm just an idiot. It's okay, and then I'm gonna leave these clams alone. I will take the damage. Go away, clams! You suck. Cool, and we get key number 3. Do. Then we take more damage. Those clams suck. Alright, and now boots off. This is, I think, the harder part. I think we have to land... Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. I might have been dooming there a little bit. Okay, we got ourselves a new key. This is what we needed. Would you like to drop me a heart? I could farm that guy for hearts probably, but that's boring. Who wants to do that? Health is a resource, as they say. Okay. Nice. Nice. What do I do with this key? Oh no. Do not know. Oh, we're figuring this all out, you know? Okay, I'm dumb. I have to hook shot onto that. And that will let me do that. Love it. Why do I feel like you're faster in the water with the iron boots than you are out of water with the iron boots? Does that make sense? Would you either of you like to drop me hearts? No, just more bombs. Just what I wanted. Okay, we know that we can't go over there because we need the we need the long shot. We need a longer hook shot. Oh, these torches light up automatically, so that was good. Okay, cool. There's nothing over there, I think, that I need at the moment. I wish I knew where I was on the map. We have our third key. We just need to figure out what that third key is good for. Absolutely nothing. Sing it again now, y'all. Cool. War. Okay. Yeah. Get to stepping... Or get to playing Zelda's Lullaby. I wish there was a way...
Who's that Pokemon?
to keep this door unlocked. But it locks behind you as soon as you go through, and you need to use a torch to light it. Okay, we're looking for a man worth fighting for. No, we're looking for a key or a door that requires a key. There's a water bug just to my left. And I don't know where that might be. Okay, third floor to the left. That's got to be the only thing we can do, right? Water bug gonna fall on my head, I'm sure. There you are. Boom. Thank you for the heart. This gets us up top. Which now we can play the song again. Bring the water up to the 3rd floor, and there should be a door to my left. Well, behind me now. Behind Zelda, or behind Link anyway. I just called Link Zelda. That's when I feel dumb. Right there, see it to the left. Come here, bug. I only want to do that so that I can get away from him real quick. Oh. Please rise faster, thank you. My brother always says the same, calling him Zelda instead of Link. Yeah. That was just old man brain. Oh my goodness. I don't think we can do anything with that until we have the long shot either, but I think we're about to get the long shot, so all our problems will be solved. Don't you worry. This will go back up in a second, but I actually don't think we want it to go back up. No! That sets me back a whole nother pedestal. Because I'm bad at the game. I cannot believe that just happened. I was all the way up there, and then just a little bit more left on the joystick than necessary, and there we go. Tedious, but doable. No! We need another key? Did I not get another key? Oh, I used the key to get in here. What? You need a key. Thanks, Navi, you son of a... Like, I don't know that. Can I fall? What happens? Do I just fall to my death if I go down here? Yeah, kinda. I hate it so much. Okay, never mind. I love it. Okay. Well, now I'm kind of confused. Do you have a favorite game? I don't know if I asked that question before. Didn't you like Final Fantasy VI a lot? I don't know if it was your favorite. I don't ever have a favorite game. I don't have a favorite anything, if that makes sense. There's so many things that I've played throughout my life that have meant a lot to me at the time, but, you know, we're either, you know, things change. I've grown up, I've changed, life has changed, all kinds of stuff. So I have a few favorites, like games that just mean a lot to me. Final Fantasy VI is certainly one of them. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite Final Fantasy game. I can say that for sure. But Chrono Trigger's up there. The Mass Effect series is up there. Goodness. What else? What else can I think about? Kingdom Hearts, certainly up there, right? Like, all these games meant a lot to me at the time. And it's just a lot of nostalgia. Front Mission 3, thanks, Andrew. Not Front Mission 3. It's the same thing with, like, music. It's the same thing with movies, TV shows, right? Like, books. I can't narrow it down and say, like, one thing is my absolute favorite. Some things just mean a lot to me when I've experienced them, and I think that's important. I think it's a lot of fun to to revisit things and revisit your favorite stuff and kind of see how your opinions changed over the years. Front Mission 3 was a very good game mechanically that just got completely ruined by, well, everything else. I'm kind of lost. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I actually don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have another key. I need to find one. We have a compass. Okay, so we have our compass. We know where things are. Okay, so we have our map. We have our compass. Let's play smart. Okay, let's figure this out. I know where I am. Okay, on the second floor, there's another chest. But I can't get to that chest until I have the long shot, right? Why did I not access that little area to the left? Or up there? Or down in the basement? Huh. How do I get there? I've been in the basement before. But I need to go down to the basement of the tower? That's interesting. How does that work? Okay. I can't do anything on this third floor right now. There's nothing else I can access. The boss room is directly in front of me, but I don't have the long shot. I can't get to it. We can't go further left because I don't have a key. So my goal is to get a key. So I either need to get it, I get it from one of these chests, right? So now we have to lower the water back down to the first floor. I will readily admit I feel like the complication of the water temple is more just it's a maze more than anything else, right? And I'm not very good with mazes because I don't remember half the crap that I've been to. Or see, I'm on the game says I'm on the second floor now. The game says that, oh, is this isn't the water, or this isn't the brick, is it? It seems like it's always the water temples. Yeah, okay, so I do know why this is there. Where does this connect? Somewhere over there. Okay, I understand. This is what I need the long shot for. Okay, so I can't get that until I have the long shot. So my next option is first floor stuff. So let us go do what we know we need to do and just lower this all the way down again. And I'm sorry, friends. I thought, I'm not going to lie to you. I was pretty confident going into this. I was like, oh, this is going to be super easy. It's not super easy, I'll say that. It's not hard, right? There's nothing like difficult about it. It's just like remembering where you've been and where you need to go. Which I guess can be kind of hard, right? You know, I really actually wanted to access that. Whoa. No. Cool. So we're on the bottom. We're in the basement now. Yes? No, we're on the first floor now. Okay. The only Zelda game that I finished so far is Tears of the Kingdom, but that water temple wasn't great either. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping I could fall into that. I did not finish Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I need the long shot to get over there too, don't I? Haven't we already established that? Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. I still need the long shot. This temple is annoying. I don't find it annoying. I'm not getting frustrated yet. I'm just trying to figure out, I just need to figure out where I'm backtracking to. That's all. It's all my mistake, right? It's not a frustration of the temple itself. I think it's very well designed as far as like all the layouts go. I mean, some of these temples are pretty simplistic. There's not a lot to them. That's not the case here. I actually think it's a very like well-designed level. There's just a lot of verticality, and there's a lot of places you can and can't get to based on, you know, where you're at. So, or rather the steps. It takes a specific number of steps. You have to do things in a certain order, and that's really the only complication. But I can't be upset at anybody but myself about that. But I can certainly see how it could be annoying, or it could be frustrating. Okay. Let's find us. I think as long as you touch the water before you hit the ground, you don't take damage. All right, cool. So we know that that temple is there. There is a basement. It says that I can access the basement here. I'm curious how. There are literal spikes on the ground. So, oh, I know how. I know how. We raise that block and then we come back down. That's exactly how we do it. Well, don't I feel stupid? The answer is yes. Yes, I do feel stupid. That's a floating block. We knew that. We knew that from the beginning that it was a floating block. But that's why we look at our map. As a kid, I would have never looked at my map. That's probably why it was so complicated as a kid, and I got frustrated myself. Look at that. It even shows you. It shows you in the cutscene. Oh my goodness, I'm stupid. I wasn't paying. Usually when the cutscenes are happening, I like look over at chat or I don't pay attention. And doing that just wasted like 30 minutes of my time. Not that you guys are a waste of my time, just that like I wasn't paying attention. See, look at this. There's a hole in the ground. You just walk into it. Don't I feel stupid? No, let me go. Thank you. All right, well that problem's solved at least. Now we know where this key is. Oh crap, what's this about? We need to get back to the 3rd floor after we... Cool. No. 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 Thank you. I would really... Okay, come on. Oh, it wasn't... I thought it was on the right person, but it was not. Okay, you're done. Hook shot. Best shot. Cool. That being said, I do want to see what's up here. I'm not being bamboozled. Sometimes Zelda's like, these guys are really good at that. They put a lot of enemies here. Okay, there is actually nothing there this time. Sometimes that's where you find the secrets and stuff, is like, oh, I just need to defeat those enemies to open this gate. But then they hide something up there. So I had to check. Even if it didn't come to fruition, like nothing came out of it, I still had to check, you know? All right, we're back on track. This is going to give us our 3rd key. That's going to allow us to go across on the 3rd floor. Da-na-na-na. And then now we unlock the hook shot. Hook shot. Long shot. Long shot, best shot. Nailed it. Okay, cool. We're on track now. We're good. All because I didn't watch a cutscene twice because I was too busy paying attention to other things. Terrible gamer. All right. We're still gonna have to do a lot of backtracking. This temple's not anywhere close to being done, unfortunately. We still have like a ton of stuff we need to do. Afterwards, once we get the long shot, all those Skulltulas, we're gonna have to backtrack to. It's gonna be a mess, but okay, come here, you jerk of a hopper. What are these things called again? Well, I didn't mean to bomb it, but a blue Tektite. Tektite, huh? It's hard to beat on the water, lured onto the land. I bet it's weak to bombs. It's not. Interesting. I honestly just assumed it was gonna get one shot by that bomb. That is not what happened. Okay, we're up here for the third time. Fourth time? I don't know. Numerous times. Lots of times, but that's okay. I'd like to say it'll be the last time, but it won't. It won't. This should raise the water all the way to the third floor, which is what we need. And then we go left again. And now that we have a key, we can get through that door and get the big chest and do all the things that we need to do. After we get the long shot, I'm going to take a quick break to use the restroom and take Coda outside. All right, cool. Boom. Oh, sorry, I forgot you guys were there. That's rude of me. Okay. We need this to be at the lower point because no. Can I still save this? Can I still save this and then I pull out a bomb and fall to my death? What? I hate the controls on this. I would rather play this with a Nintendo 64 controller. That's not even an exaggeration. I would rather go back and... I love the Pro Controller. I love my Pro Controller. I think the Pro Controller is one of the best designed controllers that exists. However... Alright, well that was just my fault. I thought I could just jump. However, in 64 games, the games were specifically designed around that controller. And I would rather go back to it. I think it's probably also my fault because I should have just practiced using Z targeting, using the right trigger instead. Or not Z targeting, using C buttons, using the right trigger instead. But that's my fault. That's a problem for past Jonathan. I guess I could start doing it now, but bad habits and all that. I suppose I could also just get good and press the controls in the right direction, but... see how well that's going. Okay, cool, another puzzle. These things suck. I don't actually care about you, though. What I care about is this guy. Okay. You don't seem to be on a timer, which is lovely. But I'm gonna have to hit it back and forth a lot, I think. Can you come up here? Come on, you know you wanna. Yeah, there you go. My Z targeting is just refusing. It's like this guy's invisible. Okay, there we go. Okay, do you want to come up here too? Your friend got up here. You can do it. Well, not if I kill you first, but you could have done it. Okay. And then we hit that back, and we come over here, and then we hook shot. And then we climb over this. Climb. You. And then this is bait. Don't hit it again. Okay. Actually, I think we have to, don't we? It's not bait. It has to be done because I don't think I can make that jump. What happens if I fall? What's down there? Nothing, we just hit the thing and hookshot out, right? Well. You know, the reason I think I did actually try to use Z targeting or use the C buttons using the right trigger at first, but I found that it was very hard to do with the Ocarina. So I stopped doing it because you had to like let go of multiple buttons at once in order to make it work. To press the A button, right, you have to let go of the R trigger. Anyway, I'm just being a baby about it, but maybe when I'm playing the Ocarina, I don't have to worry about it. I can do it however I want. But also, I don't know how I'm going to do in combat doing this, but we'll see. We'll try to change our habits now. Oh, good. It's one of those things. I also remember a problem with these older games is they didn't auto lock on. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, you could auto lock on, or rather, when you defeat an enemy, it would switch to the other one. Now, this game does not do that for sure. I don't want your rupees. I don't know why all of a sudden the enemies stop dropping bombs, but... Alright. Boss fight. Oh, wow. Is this Shadow Link already? I didn't know you fought Shadow Link so early. Spoiler alert, sorry. This game's like 30 years old, so... Yep. I forget. Dark Link, conquer yourself. Don't lock on. Now you're just ruining the fun. It was a puzzle, and now you just gave me the solution. Wait, I thought you knew this? No, I haven't played this game since I was a child. A literal child. I don't remember anything about this game. Except all the music, apparently. I think the last time I played either of the Zelda games, this one or Majora's Mask, I was like 13 or 14 years old. Sent me to the dungeons. It's all good. Thank you for the tip. Da-na-na-na. You found the long shot. It's an upgraded hook shot. It extends twice as far. I also think it takes twice as long, but... Okay, it doesn't actually have its own slot. I couldn't remember if it did or not. It just actually replaces the hook shot, which is good. That's what she said. It is, actually. Okay. Now, the rest of the dungeon is available to us. I don't want your rupees. I want hearts. Please give me hearts. How do I get over? Am I not seeing something that I should be seeing? I didn't get the Biggoron sword till in-game. It certainly makes a lot of the stuff a lot more trivial. Maybe I needed to get eaten by that thing and then get spit out. Oh no, I can just hop right over, never mind. Is that it makes fighting these little enemies much easier. They just die in like one hit. You didn't really have to do much else. You don't have your shield, which is kind of a bummer, but also it kind of was just like devastating to Shadow Link, wasn't it? Dark Link. You just one hit him. I don't know if you hit him period or if you just one hit period with the Master Sword, but can't go that far. It can go pretty far, but not that far. But if we get down here, just line that up. Master Sword takes 30 hits. Good grief. That seems excessive. Should be able to get this guy now. 30.5 hits. Alright, good. We got one gold Skulltula. You can go away. You can go away. And we're up. Alright, cool. So now the fun continues. I think, well, now that we have this, we can go this way first, since we're already up here. I don't think we'll be able to continue very far, but... Bomb? Oh, fairy. I think I have 2 fairies. Oh. This is just the boss room, right? The boss... This is where I need the boss key to enter. Yeah, okay. Nothing fancy here. Nothing fancy here. We also don't have to go over there anymore, so that place is completely done with us. Oh, right. Can I hookshot to that? I can't, right? There's no way. I don't... The only time I'll need to come back to the 3rd floor, I think, is when I finally get the boss key. So we have to find the boss key first. Whoa, forgot about you. Sorry, guy. Boom. Why do Zoras cross the road? Ooh. I don't know, to get engaged. I don't know. Why do Zoras cross the road? What's down here? This is just a water puzzle. It doesn't do me any good yet. I need to access this from another point. The Juba on the other side? Juba. Alright. I did say that once I got this, I was going to use the restroom. Can I do anything over here with the water level at this point? It's one of those things that I needed the long shot for. I don't think so. Doesn't the long shot move faster as well? Lucio, I so badly want to time you out, but we'll let this slide. Fun with the silly jokes. Wasn't there a 4th one? There's a 4th one. I knew it. Can't hide from me. Right, yeah, I think this is just the compass room. There's nothing else in here that I need. Alright, cool. With that, I do need to use the restroom. Time me out for 30. Are you not streaming too? I'll take it. It's okay. Sometimes humor is worth it. Worth the punishment, but I'm gonna step away and use the restroom really quick. And let Coda out. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Appreciate your patience. Appreciate your patience. I'll time myself out and empty the dishwasher. Good choice. It is the right thing to do. I hate unloading the dishwasher. I think I mentioned before, I don't like putting things away. I don't know why, but I don't like it. I will do laundry, like I'll put a load of laundry in there, and then I always forget to switch it over. And then once I have switched it over, I just never put it away. I'm eating ice cream. My food keep nice. What kind of ice cream? So right now my dishwasher is full of clean dishes. The fact I need heavy boots and the Zoras could have gave me gills. Should have married Rudo. Would marrying Rudo have given you gills? Technically saving the king is what? Brownie batter frosty. Frosties are delicious. I love Frosties. I don't know why sometimes they do that. Maybe it's to lull you into a false sense of security. I just like original Frosties, though. I'm a purist. When they started adding a bunch of stuff to the Frosty, I kind of lost interest. Okay, is this somewhere that I need to go? That's the real question. Maybe? Maybe not. There's a basement that way, but I can't get there yet. Actually, I might be able to get there now that I have a long shot. Oh, it won't matter. That's the boss door anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. They made the Thin Mint Frosties. Throw that idea out there. Okay, I know how to get this key now. Maybe we should just focus on that key, yes? Or first floor. We know how to get that too. I don't like chocolate and mint. I don't like chocolate mixed with anything. I think I've realized as I've gotten older. I do like dark chocolate. I have some dark chocolate peanut butter cups that are pretty good. But I don't like peanut butter mixed with anything either. Except jelly. Like peanut butter and jelly sandwich is good. I'll eat a spoon of peanut butter. But I don't really like peanut butter and chocolate. I don't like peanut butter in my ice cream. I don't like... other standard peanut butter things. I'm a little weird when it comes to mixing foods. I do like the... what are they called? Like the Andes mints. I do like those, though. Oh. I despise mint chocolate, do you? I'm more of like a pastry guy or a cake guy than I am sweets, like chocolates and candies and stuff. I'd rather just have cake. If it was between eating that and surviving, I would die. That's about as dramatic as Dan. Sorry, Dan, you caught a stray there. We'll miss you, Lucio, in the mint-pocalypse. When the world is nothing but mint. Okay, we're on this floor now. Now we should be able to go do this stuff. Oh no, I'll just starve. Yeah, that's why he will miss you. 'Cause he won't be with us anymore. Okay. The irony that nothing but mint to eat. I mean, the world's a weird place right now. Who knows? I feel like all good comedy is ruined these days because nothing is funny anymore. Like, nothing is absurdist anymore. You know what I mean? Like, the comedy used... I don't have a key. Okay, so I can't go through that door because I don't have a key. Great. We love it. You know, you used to be able to make fun of things because it just seemed hilarious and kind of crazy and out there. And now, now things just aren't as funny. Or like zombie movies, you know, there was always that like sense of like absurdism when you're like, oh, zombie apocalypse, you know, it wouldn't be too bad. People would clearly like do the right thing and take care of them. Like, you know, we'd isolate, you know, there wouldn't actually be a worldwide zombie apocalypse. And then we all lived in a pandemic for 2 years and realized that no, this is how we all died. Or this is how we all would die, rather. Bring back Shaun of the Dead. I love those movies. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz. These movies are great. Let's bring back memories of better flavors and happier days. True. I think we've talked about everybody's favorite ice cream before, right? Lucia, you just like vanilla. You're a vanilla guy, yeah? I've already done all this. Where am I going? There's that. But didn't I access this? Why? Why are they connected? Oh, up there. How do I get up there? There was a bakery in Kentucky that used to make an unspeakably good salted caramel ice cream. When they announced they were closing, many of my relatives wept. It was that serious. My grandfather swung into action and bought several $100s worth of inventory. My goodness. He filled an entire freezer at my grandmother's house. Save them for a rainy day. Now you have special occasion ice cream. Okay. It looks like that second floor key is my only option. Because that second floor key... That second floor key is going to give me access to that first floor up there. You know what I mean? Which means I'm going to have to cycle this whole thing one more time. Good golly. Okay. Alright, it's fine. I think Uncle Henry snuck over and ate more of his fair share. Rude. Ginny's ice cream. I've never heard of Ginny's ice cream. I'm a bigger fan of like the more craft ice creams though, rather than the mass-produced ones. I will say H-E-B, Bluebell, I mean, they're pretty good. They're pretty quality ice creams, so I don't have an issue with that. But you get some pretty good flavors when you go to like the mom and pop stores. Like an apple pie ice cream. Oh my goodness, I love apple pie ice cream. Or a cinnamon ice cream. So good. We fell into the trap again. We got trapped. I got bamboozled. I forgot that in order to get back here, cinnamon anything? Yeah. I'm a big fan of cinnamon. Huge fan. I would be the happiest. So everything is cinnamon. Okay. So we know what we need to do. We just need the desire to do it. I'm gonna be honest. Again, I don't think this is difficult anymore, but it is certainly annoying. Yeah, nothing is more annoying than that, let me tell you. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a little too sweet for me. I do like the flavor, but it's like pretty sweet. But it is good. Would love a low sugar version. I agree. I think that would benefit very highly from like a reduced sugar variation, which I know is a very old person thing to say, but I agree with you. I think I mentioned it before, but Gatorade just recently released a 75% less sugar variant on some of their flavors. They're actually very good. I was very pleased with all of the ones that I had. Smack'ems, is that the one with the frog guy? Okay, okay, we gotta be careful because we're about to get jumped on. Where are you? Come on. Okay, well now they don't want to come. There's one. I don't know if I've ever had a Smack'em. If I did, I was very young. They kind of have like a honey grams flavor, don't they? Are they like a golden grams kind of situation? Or a honey grams, golden grams? The honeycomb cereal. I used to like the honeycombs a lot. Okay, we've already determined that I have to arrow this thing. I hate it so much. I hate it. Okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
I'm gonna get jumped on. I'm doing a decent job of avoiding those when they come down on my head. I don't know how. I think it's just pure luck and determination. They took the sugar out of honeycombs. That's why they're delicious. Taste still processed, but that texture of the milk working its magic. You know what I mean. Yeah, you got it. Okay, there's that. And then we need to quickly whip it out. And by it, I mean the hook shot. And get ourselves over. And the long shot, really. And then we get over there. Perfect. Are we... I feel like this is a trap question, so good luck, everybody. Are we a cereal before milk people, or are we milk before cereal people? There is a right answer, so I want to be sure I have the right community with me. The small key. Okay, perfect. Now I gotta cycle this whole... Actually, I don't need to cycle it. Uh-oh, I know. Lushu, you go first. I'm scared and want to hide behind your person. How do I... Oh, I was like, how do I get out of here? I'm pretty sure I can hook shot up. There we go. Easy. And then... How did you get back here? I don't actually think I need to do anything. I don't need to raise the level again. Do I have to answer before you say what the right answer is? I'll tell you. I mean, you put cereal in first. I'm cereal before milk, too. Yeah, cereal before milk. You have to know how much cereal you want, and then you have to know how much cereal you need to put milk on. I know people that don't like cereal before milk because they don't like it getting soggy quick. I like more soggy cereal, so I'm weird in that sense. One of my favorite cereals is Captain Crunch, though, so I have respect for the roof of my mouth, because that stuff is dangerous. I don't know if you've ever had Captain Crunch straight out the box before, but that stuff is like chewing nails. I don't like having a bit of extra... I don't like having a bunch of extra milk after. I do. It's like drinking a glass of sweet flavored milk. That's the best. Do I just arrow all these guys? I kind of feel like that's... Oh, I gotta meet him at the height of their jump. Captain Crunch sends you to the dental. It's rough. It can be a rough one. Don't we get boots eventually where we can like walk on air for a short period of time? Or am I just misremembering and making things up? Okay, that was bad. Gotta hit him either at the peak of the jump or the bottom of their jump. Okay, now that Link, that was just bad. I do love me some Captain Crunch. I think Captain Crunch is my favorite cereal. It's just like such a weird combination of flavors. I don't even know why, but it has to be crunch berries though. How do I feel about waffle crisp? I don't like maple syrup all that much. So I like authentic, like real maple syrup, but I don't really like fake sugary artificial maple syrup, and that's what it kind of tastes like to me. Judge me, I don't care. I mix that cinnamon toast crunch. You mix waffle crisp and cinnamon toast crunch? That's a lot. Oh, I didn't know that I had... Uh-oh. I didn't know these waters were going to be pushing me around like that. Interesting. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You kind of get like a French toast vibe going on. They make a French toast crunch, don't they? Or like a French toast crunch instead of cinnamon toast crunch. Don't they do that? Lucia, you're a pioneer living out on the fringes of what cereal. Like they used to have that. I don't know if it's still a thing, but they used to do like a waffle crunch. Or a French toast crunch. Not a waffle crunch, but it's... I remember eating that and thinking it was okay, but I was younger then and loved me some sugar. Oh gosh, Keeses. Where are you, Keese? I can hear you, but I can't see you. Oh, it's not... They're not Keeses, they're these things. Okay, we can jump over to here. Can these things fly out of the water? Yes, they can. I might get diabetes. I mean, I'm not here to stereotype, but I feel like that's... Isn't that like a required disability to have in Georgia, in the South? Just got the sugars. When was the last time you got your A1C checked? I gotta pull out my bombs again. I don't recall. That's a very political answer. Are you applying to speak before Congress? I got mine checked just last week. I have more blood work in a month. I actually requested additional blood work. Last time I got my blood work checked in September. Everything else was normal except my triglycerides. Anybody want to take a guess what my triglyceride levels were? You won't get it. $350. What's a triglycerides? Triglycerides are like a fat type of fat that can get in your bloodstream. Oh, it goes down pretty fast. Okay, I think we need to stay on the Switch for longer. Definitely higher, Andy. Alright, let's fill this whole thing up. Where am I trying to get to? 600, higher. Where am I trying to go? I want to win. Can we do prices right? Oh, at highest without going over. Those are some great rules. Oh, I understand. I get it. I understand now. I don't know how to fix it though. Can I blow up that wall too? $950, a little lower. I was like $879. 879. Those are the numbers you see with like kidney failure. So I think that's the highest it's ever been. I don't, that's incredibly high. I need to see what my numbers were. Not in the 870s. I can't blow, this isn't something to blow up, right? Oh, so it is. Weird. I mean, it looked weird, but it didn't look blow upable. But I get blood work done. I had a lipid panel done last September, and that's when that all came out. And then I'm supposed to get more done next month. And I was like, can I request another lipid panel to verify that I'm not like dying? So I will have kidney failure, is what you're telling me. Well, I might. I don't know about you. I don't know what your triglycerides are like. Mine are not good. And I don't know if it's just like, maybe I ate a hot dog just before my blood work. Couldn't tell you, but. $879. I'm not kidding. I think it was 870s. I think I still have the results. Let me go see if I can find them really quick so you don't think I'm lying. Couldn't find the paper, but I wonder if I can get them digitally. How are you not in the emergency room? I'm driving over to take you now. I was really shocked. I'll be honest with you. That's why I requested more blood work. So usually I get blood work done, obviously before your appointment, so you can go over the results. But this time, I got the blood work done too early. And so they weren't able to go over the results. So I went and got the blood work done immediately after the appointment. And almost as soon as I got it back, I was like, there's no way that's right, right? I was like, if that's true, like I should be probably like on medication because everything is normal besides that. But yeah, I think like the reference or something, your triglycerides are supposed to be like under 200. And mine were in the 800s. Do you take fiber at all? I used to take a fiber supplement, but then I realized that you have to take like 30 of them a day. So I just do chia seeds every day now. I eat chia seed pudding every day. It's pretty good. But yeah, I was like, that seems crazy. Alright, this one's gonna be fun. It can't be kidney. It could be kidneys. Never say never, like Justin Bieber. Oh, I have to do that. Oh, now I feel stupid. I didn't know the gate had to open too. We aren't manifesting that. I mean, I'm not about manifesting anything. I'm just realistic, you know what I mean? I would rather know what it is than not know, you know? Hey, Alex. How is it going? How is your... Oh, I think I know what I need to do. How's your Arkham City? Oh, you didn't play Arkham City. You switched to Pokemon again. How's Pokemon treating you? Our stream was too laggy yesterday. Oh, you're fine. Over the last couple days, I don't know what it is. It's been weird, though. I've had a couple disconnects today already. Yesterday streamed it. Oh, it's another flippin' key that I need. Well, that's a bummer. How am I supposed to get it? Where's the key? Did all that? For what? You use Streamlabs? No, I use OBS. Getting rough already, but not as bad as yesterday. Are you watching on mobile? It could be a bitrate issue. Because I stream at 2200 or 2200 bitrate, mobile devices aren't really good for that. But I'm dropping no frames, so anything that's happening, I'd say it's either a bitrate issue or it's something on your end. That's how I've always watched. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, what in the world is happening? I just did a full loop. I need a key to get a key? That doesn't make any sense, right? I just did this whole thing. Looks like fiber is more of an LDL thing than triglyceride thing. I don't... Oh, right. As far as lowering your numbers. Yeah. I saw the same things, like triglycerides fiber can help lower some of that. It's obviously like intake of calories, but I'm like under 200 pounds, which is not like great, you know. I'm not happy about my weight, but I'm not obese at the moment. The biggest thing was kidneys. And so that's kind of the focus at the moment. I wonder if I can go up. Just been running around and catching whatever interests my line of sight. Nice. I don't think you answered yesterday. What was your starter Pokemon? You're playing Arceus. That's right. Firstly, what are the 3 starters in Arceus? And then, secondly, which did you choose? Wow, I didn't take a single hit there. We are the slayer of sectets. What are you called? Sectite. No S involved. Okay, I'm really confused. Okay, well, that's not fair. The heart back. Okay, we did all of that just so we could get up here. You're rude. I would always do the same thing. I liked getting all the... I liked getting all of them too. Like, I would catch all the Pokemon on one route before moving on to the other, or trying to. There's a couple of Pokemon that have like a 1% drop chance at certain routes, so I would not worry about that so much. Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott. That's right. Chikorita's in the newer one, ZA or whatever it's called. I went with Rowlet. Good choice. Grass starters for life. Okay, I can't go up, right? No, that leads me to nowhere. And I can't go down because that requires a key that I don't have. AKA, I just wasted a whole bunch of time solving a puzzle that needn't be solved. Though honestly, I might not keep him. I usually never switch out my starter, but in this game, he's just struggling. Sounds like blasphemy. Decidueye is a great Pokemon. Majora's Mask. Good choice. Okay. Lucia uses channel points. Let's see. 25 to 50 hours. Yeah, I bet that game comes in under 50 hours, doesn't it? It's long. It is longer than this game, though. Depending on how long it is, we might not do the 100% of that one. That 100%, I think, takes a lot longer than this one, mostly because of all those silly masks. 40 hours full? Like, is it really? Like this one? This one's 40 hours. Huh. It actually is less. The main 100% is like 32 and a half hours. Cool. Cool. Pick up. Man, our redemption list is getting so long. After we finish what's it called? Front mission, we'll take a break and start focusing on our redemption list, because it is getting out of hand. I might do Wind Waker next one. Oh, for Zelda. I don't know if I own Wind Waker on the Switch. Between you and Dan, you guys are going to make me spend way too much money on Zelda, on Nintendo games. I don't even like Nintendo that much. Only 5 dungeons in Majora's Mask. Yeah, but there's a lot of extra content in that game. Less than this one, though. I didn't know that. I honestly thought it was longer. But this game's about 40 hours-ish full completion time. So it's quite a bit less. You are right about that. Oh, I picked up the wrong controller. Over here, holding my Xbox controller like it's gonna help me in Zelda. Okay, I'm trying to leave, right? Wait, we can't do emulations? Maybe. I have in the past, but we'll certainly see. I know some of them aren't that great, and some of them don't stream very well, so certainly have to see. Okay, where am I going now? I thought I was on the right track, but now I feel like I don't have any more. I don't have any more keys, so now I have to go find another key. Emus. Are we emu or ostrich people? Personally, I'm an ostrich person. Can I? This is a dumb question. Can I get there from here? What's the point? Why would I do that? Does it raise the water level? Oh, it might actually raise the water level. Because I need to get to that higher point, don't I? Have we solved our problem already? That'd be lovely if that was the case. I have a feeling we haven't. I might need to get the... I might need to get it all the way to the 3rd floor again. You remember now this one's tricky? Great. This is the one with the dragon heads, right? Oh no. Yeah, there's like... I wonder if I need to get it to level 3 and then come this way so that the water is higher, but I don't think it's going to fill this. I can't get to that chest there because I need a key, and I've got to get to this chest here. I don't have any more chests, so the only 2 chests there are... This is the room with the dragon. That, right there. That is where I need to effing go. But... is there... maybe if I... No, I can't stand on the dragon's head, can I? I guarantee there's probably not a hook shot place up there, but... yeah, there's nothing there to hook shot. So I'm coming from the bottom. I have to come from floor 3 to do that. Or floor 2. But in order to get there, there's no... I guess I could come... I can't come from up from somewhere. I have to come up from somewhere. Wasn't I in the basement? That's the problem, is I cleared that whole level out. But I can't get to that stupid chest because I need another key. Did you go through the gate? Lucia, you're gonna have to be much more specific about that, friend. You know how many gates there are? You talking about that gate? I did go through that gate, yes. Answer the question. Now, whether I went through the gate after I got the long shot, I don't know. There's clams on the other side of this thing. Please just hit the... Need to be on the other side. Oh, just barely. It will take barely. Leave me alone. Yeah. So there's nothing else here. Just as I thought. We're... I wish I could show you. I don't have a cursor. But we're on that little outlet right there on the left. And the blinking room, we're to the left. I think I missed the Mogtome event. The upcoming Kamui are ones I already have. Oh, that's a bummer. Last one was the first one I really participated in, so I don't... I know that there was one when I was playing before, but I didn't know enough about them. I did earn some Mogtomes. I need to get to that little wavy place over there. The little thing that looks like a snake. You know what I mean? I need to get there. But I have no idea how. No idea how. Maybe on second floor there's a way to hookshot across. I doubt it, but I really don't know. Yeah, I agree that this temple is kind of nonsense. Okay, we know this is the way we get out. That is where I need to go, which means I need to come in from above, not below. I'm on the first floor now. Well, now I'm on the second floor, I think. I don't know. Who knows? Nope, still on first floor. Is this the one I have to hook shot to? Yes. Maybe? I don't know. We're doing it anyway. Okay, no, we're not. Guess you can't grab a ledge when you're underwater. So where's that spot where you go out to Skulltula where the boulders fall? You said there was a circle, right? Where's that spot where you got the Skulltula where the boulders fall? You said there was a circle, right? There's a way down, but you need a key to get to it. The door opens. There's a door at the end, but you need a key. And I don't have a key. There's only 2 chests that I can see, and one of them... Okay, this just leads me back over to the stupid... Okay, it's fine. We're not going to get frustrated at a literal child's game. We're not going to do it, okay? We are smarter than the game. We can figure this out. We can figure it out. This is where we got the compass. So this place is useless to me now. Okay, where are we? This second floor entrance on the east side, right? East side, second floor entrance useless. I need to get to that snake location. That's where I need to get to. That way is closed. Okay, we can't access it from the first floor. Okay, we just can't. That's I don't know how else we're supposed to get to it. I forgot how soothing the water temple is. So soothing. My only other thought is that if I raise the water level all the way to 3 and then go all the way down, that's like my only... That's my only thought on how to do it. But I don't know if it's actually going to raise the water in that corridor or not. But we're going to try it. Because I have no other options at this point. You know what I mean? Right? Like, I wouldn't say no other options, but it's the only option that I can see. Come down here, you tech-tick or tic-tac or whatever you're called. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here. We're gonna go play Zelda's Lullaby for the 87th time. Right, I gotta go through the door first. I'm an idiot. We're gonna stand in front of this thing because, for whatever reason, if I stand more than an inch away from it, it doesn't work. All right, we did this. Go away. Down, down, down we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. All right, perfect. We're gonna see if this works. I don't have the highest hopes. If this doesn't work, we'll have to figure something else out, but I won't know until I try. Nope. Which we knew, right? Because that's not how air pockets work. This doesn't raise the water level in here. That room there is connected on all of them, but how did I get there in the first place? What I mean is this, it doesn't really matter. I just don't know where else we can go. I feel like we've been through all the little doorways. I feel like we've been through... If I go back down this way, we're just going to end up needing another key again. Maybe there's another door or something that I missed. I don't see it being likely, but at this point I'm not entirely sure what else to do. I missed something, right? So backtracking and like retracing your steps is the only option that we have, or the only option anyone has. But I feel like I am going in circles. This room right here is... If I get sucked into that whirlpool over here, we know that I get spit out at the beginning. I'm sure that whirlpool is the same. That's the way... I like it. No, that's the way we get back out. You know what? F it. Let's try it. What happens if I go over here, huh? What happens if I get sucked into this... Okay, well, I got hit by a boulder. That's not fair. Okay, it's not matter. It's not like a secret exit or something like that. There's nothing on the walls that I can see. There's nothing there. This is where I found that gold Skulltula, but I need a key to get through the door underneath it. Is there another passageway down there that I'm missing. Okay, why are you being so rude? Thank you. I deserve that. Did you drop hearts? Thank you. More hearts, thank you. And I don't care about any of you anymore because I have full hearts. Okay, we're back in this room with the flying rays. Okay. This is all well and good. All right, we already solved that puzzle. We filled the place with water. I don't think there's anything down here, but let's go ahead and double check. Yeah, nope, nothing here. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, we puzzle solved. This is gonna spit us back out into that long corridor. Okay, this is other puzzle. Nothing around, nothing down there either. No hidden doors that I can see. Alright, this is just a timing puzzle. Do you take vitamins at all? I take a daily multivitamin. I take magnesium every morning. I take what's the third? I take 4 things every morning when I wake up. One of them is my antacid, so that doesn't really count. Then I take a daily multivitamin. I take magnesium, and I take why can't I think of the third thing? Well, the fourth thing, but I don't know. Yes, I do take a multivitamin. Alright, look, we've already solved this one too. Okay, we come down here, put on our boots. We walk over here. We get attacked by the clam. And this just leads us directly to another door, a locked door. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we've exhausted that entire thing, right? We can't access this until we get that over there. But we know that on the first floor, is there something to do with that third floor room? Can we get down at all? There's that platform over there, but I don't know what it leads to. I mean, we might as well try it, because we have nothing else to do at this point. I just accidentally turned... Oh, I was like... Just accidentally turned off my mini-map. That's the worst thing I could possibly do. Alright, bye room. I'm not going to see you until I have a new key. Are you trying to diagnose me, Andy? Okay, we already have level 3, so I just need to ride this up until it's up. I am an unlicensed naturopath. Okay. Good luck. This just leads back up to the top, doesn't it? Or this just leads to this. Okay, this is where I wanted to go. For reasons unknown to me, I really don't. Not unknown. I want to go across, I guess, in some way. We got the gold Skulltula there. That platform down there seems suspicious, but I don't know why. We can't ride the platforms down. Well, I mean, technically we can, but it doesn't do us any good. Well, what is down there? Is there anything down there? Like, why is this platform here? You know what I mean? Why are you here? Just in case I fall? Or... I have fallen, and all that does is drop me off back the entrance, right? Yeah, okay. So that's not the solution. I honestly don't think there's anything more to this room that I haven't unlocked already, or more to this path. But what I will say is that it is all connected, like it's on multiple floors. So... yeah, we're back in this room. I don't think there's anything here. Unless there's something on the bottom that I just like completely missed. I think I'm incorrect. I don't know, maybe in that following room? They're on top of each other. I really don't want to do all this, but my options are in fact pretty limited. It would be really nice to be able to hit that from here, but that's too far, yeah? Yeah, I don't want to do this whole puzzle again, either. I might not have to. Come on. I think if I hit this, I could probably just skip the entire second step of the puzzle and go straight over to that one. Or the entire first step of the puzzle, really. No, I don't really want to do that. I was hoping. Please go away. Not what I meant to do at all, but it's fine, I guess. Actually, it's not fine. I can't get back up. Wait, hit that. Could you just come over here, please? So I don't have to worry about you anymore. He's just stuck in the air. Thank you. This... I'm reaching levels of frustration. I certainly am. Reaching levels of... What the hell am I supposed to do now? There's just like one little thing that I'm missing, and I haven't been able to identify what it is yet. And that is the most, like, frustrating part. Is that... There's something that I'm... Okay, this is that room. There's nothing here, though, right? There's nothing in this room that would get me anywhere else. This is just where I got the long shot from. Big chest over here with the long shot in it. That's it. There's nothing else over here. So stupid. I hate this so much. Why didn't it work? Computer crashed. Why are we laughing? Apparently directly behind the, oh, that's the Sunstone. I have to play this song, Sun Song. Directly behind the hook shot is... Or is it the time? Do I have to play the time? What do I do with this thing? Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time? Oh, is it? I have to play the Aria of Time? Is it laugh because you solved it or because you can't believe you haven't solved it? It was a little bit of both. It's more that this thing is back here and I had no idea. I forget what this is though. Nope. No. That's the Song of Time, right? Yeah, I solved it. I'm pretty confident. And I'm mad about it. Yeah, super mad about it. Link, be careful. Don't get swallowed by the vortexes. You know how we avoid that, Navi? We put on some heavy boots. I'm so glad that I actually did come down here. Like I said, backtracking, I was like 90% confident that I was incorrect, that I was going the wrong direction. And no, I'm glad I backtracked. I'm glad that I decided to come all the way back here because this is exactly right. That was weird. What is happening? There you go. Old Scatula, you're mine. All right. I don't know how many gold Scatulas I've gotten since I've been in here. I think only 4. Unnecessary. Still unnecessary. Still unnecessary. I am sad. Did I just get myself stuck? It's looking like a big old tin 4. If I... This is stupid. Can I hook shot to a pot? I can't, right? What does tin 4 mean? It means affirmative. It's like It's a trucker code, or like it's a police code, like old radio code. Essentially, just means like, do you copy? Do you understand? And you would answer 10-4 in the affirmative. Okay, we're gonna come up here. We're gonna stop really quick while we're near the top. We're gonna switch to these boots and mess up because I'm bad at the game. Interesting. I wonder why. I actually don't know myself. And this will make me float. We can get over here, right? Yeah, we can. All right, cool. Okay, and then we have to swim. There we go. Right, and now we can hook. Okay. That gets us that key. Love it. Ah, and now we're above the dragons. All right, cool. We've solved the whole thing. The temple is solved. We just have to backtrack to the places. There are a ton of 10 codes. Yeah, a lot of them. Yep. Back in the old ham radio days, I'd like to call it 1018 right now. We didn't use many 10 codes in the military. We had our own codes. Requesting that you complete the present assignment as quickly as possible. Thanks, Andy. That's kind of you. I'm trying, okay? This is as quickly as possible, and that's sad. I've spent 3 hours in this. Well, okay, let's say 2 hours, because we did spend an hour doing the run-around mission. Got to get the Bigoran sword. Thank you for making me feel bad, though. It's fine. Okay. I'll just have bad dreams tonight. Okay. Back to here. Ignore all of you again, because you make me mad. Try to ignore these guys, because they will also make me mad. The good news is that the water's already at the 3rd level, so I don't actually have to raise it again. We buffered a roll into that hit, so we took damage, but we were already rolling forward. Wait for this boulder to pass by. We come over here. We equip our boots, so we sink immediately. We watch out for this clam. I don't know why I can't use my hook shot. There we go. Clam destroyed. Soft boots on. Float up. Turn right. Unlock door. Thank God. Solvent. Oh, good. We just get the boss key. You're just going to give it to me? Goodness. All right, cool. Oh, buddy. Oh, baby, I love your way every day. You want to give me some heart? A heart? I just need one. Oh, just a fairy. I think I still have 2 bottled fairies. Yeah, I do. I don't need any more fairies. I don't like wasting a fairy for 1 heart, but I think those pots respawn. I think fairy pots respawn. Did you figure this dungeon out all on your own? No, yeah, no guide whatsoever. I think I am missing a Gold Skulltula, though, and I don't know where that is. So after we finish fighting this boss, I will go back and find that Gold Skulltula. Unless I did find them all. That'd make me happy, but I have a feeling that I did not. Run from the boulder, Link! Run! I absolutely looked things up when I was stuck back here in 2000X. Yeah, I remember needing one as a kid, and that was what I said this time around. I was like, I don't want to use a guide. If I'm smart enough to figure it out on my own, I want to try. I feel like we solved all the difficult stuff on our own. It was just that one random time block that was there for absolutely no reason. I don't know why that was there. Or I mean, why it was there is fine, but like there was no other indication that it would have been there. You know what I mean? It was hiding directly behind the chest in the hookshot room, and it was just chilling there. That makes it was very frustrating, but no, we avoided all other. We avoided all guides, all other information. The only information that we did receive was from Lucio. He told me about fighting Shadow Link, but he didn't really give me a chance to figure that out on my own. He just ruined my whole experience. I'm just kidding. Lucio, you're fine. If I ask my husband where something is in the house, it is 100% directly behind my laptop screen. Where are my sunglasses? Where's the rest? Directly behind where I'm currently looking. Yeah, I understand. Okay, this is the fun one. I remember this also being quite annoying. You ready for this? You just gotta... Okay, I could have sworn that that was how you did it. Maybe you can't walk up the middle? What? What is happening? Don't you need the... I'm completely remembering this incorrectly, I guess. Could have sworn that you needed the... Oh. I thought you were Broom for a second, Dan. I know, those are... The dancing dinosaurs are brooms. Maybe we just go up this way and then we angle this way. I'm really confused. No rolling. Oh, I got stuck on that. My fault. Trust in the process. Trust in the process. Oh, fuck me. Trust in the process. I hate it. Do we have to do it like at an angle, like the bomb shoot? No, we can't go at that much of an angle because... Okay, we really just like use the wall. Okay, well not... No, I feel stupid. You can... Apparently you just use the wall. Alright. Now we have a boss fight that absolutely blows. Link, look out! That isn't normal water over there. It should be much easier with the Goron sword, but... Is this the one where you have to actually get in the water? Yeah, we just have to get in the middle. I'm low-key thinking about replaying XE1 on New Game Plus before starting XE3 because I feel like I spent too little time with it. But I don't know, maybe I should just play XE3 after Future Connected. The future needs you. I mean, I would say do whatever your heart feels is necessary. You know? If you were enjoying XE1 and you want to experience more of it, or try to catch the things you missed the first time, then by all means. I'm gonna play the role of your heart for a few minutes. Morpha, giant aquatic amoeba. Okay, this is the one... If I recall, you have to like hook shot You hook shot the amoeba to you, and then you hit it. Oh my goodness, come here. You son of a bee. I only got 55 hours. That feels like a lot of hours. Is that not a lot of hours? I mean, compared to your 2,000 hours in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I'm sure it doesn't seem like a lot. But for some reason, you decided to spend your entire teenage life in that place. Oh, never mind. I don't need to guess anymore. I forgot you were a teenage boy. Makes a lot more sense. Okay, we won. That is 55 more hours than you spent learning the Italian language, or knitting a quilt, or helping your parents clean the oven. So I think 55 hours is plenty for now. Okay, that fight was actually very easy. The Gigoron sword is pretty broken. It kind of cut that time in half. I have good news. The cartridge doesn't have an expiration date. Oh, you're talking about the game itself. Yeah, that's true. You can go back and play it whenever you want. I think when I was a kid, actually, I remember being so frustrated at this point that I didn't see the heart piece and I just ran straight into it. I think I had to come back and get it. Okay, so we've completed the boss fight. I need to see how many Skulltulas I'm supposed to have, because if I'm missing one, I need to figure out where it is before I waste all my time. Does that make sense? So I feel like we certainly did this without any help. I should have 76 Skulltulas. How many Skulltulas do I have? Please be 76. Son of a bitch! I only have 75. Okay, so now I have to go, excuse my language. We have to figure out where. But I'll do the few side quests that are interesting, like the Tyria one with cutscenes, or the ones with the other Minoto arts, but I won't waste time with the fetish quests. Oh, fetch quests, that's better. I love that the water temple is getting A-Rims level cursing out of you. I've said one bad word. This is not anywhere nearly the amount of frustration that I've had with any level of League of Legends, believe me. When did I say anything else? I don't remember cussing again before. Link. I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. You absolutely said F me. Oh, I probably did say that, yeah. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Thank you. You're giving Dan a bad impression of Americans. If I know anything about Europeans, it's that they cuss a lot more than I do. Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can offer that now. I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water. By the way, XE1 has a total of 400 side quests? Jesus. And you're searching for the Princess Zelda? You can't hide anything from me. Well, I'm kind of trying to save Princess Zelda. I feel like there's a difference. Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. Can you take it disrespectfully? Okay, I'm missing a Skulltula. Gosh darn it. I gotta go back into this godforsaken place and figure out where the dang thing is. I say F every time I speak English with my Algerian online friend. For funsies? Because he can, or? Because. Do you also rant about TV release schedules with him? Algeria doesn't have Netflix. I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks, okay? Will do. Spoiler alert, though. Never mind. I just say it naturally. Out here throwing around the F word for funsies. Are you saving your inks just for us? Alright, as the water rises, the evil is vanquishing from the lake. Link, you did it. You did it! But then I get a voice ban in Roblox, and then I remember that I said it. You talk to your Algerian friend in Roblox? That's so weird. Did Ruto want to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? I forget how kind of sad this game is. Like, all these people are sacrificing themselves essentially to be the sage of the, like, sages of their respective elements. And, like, that's sad. Look at that, Link. Yes to ranting with him, or yes to saving your inks for us. No, we talk on Discord, but we used to troll Roblox voice chats. I need more detail, and I need it 1018. Andy's learned 10 codes. We're all in trouble now. What did you do? What did you do to troll Roblox voice chats? Look at that, Link. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. Look, we really did fill it with water. We did it. Saving the angst. I only barely know what that means, but I think the answer is yes. Great. Bye again, Sheik. Oh, she didn't use a smoke bomb this time. She just disappeared. Is she hiding behind the tree? Oh, she's hiding above. People don't look up. That's true. Splash. Thank you for your honesty. Okay. And now that we're here, we have to do something cool, I think. Oh. When water fills the lake, shoot for the morning light. We get to do this. I think I have to wait for it actually to be morning. You have to shoot like through those two things, I think. Hold on. If you play Nier, I will be even prouder. Nier is solid. Talk about all the endings. So many endings you didn't get. I mean, yeah, I do feel like we got quite a few endings. All right, there we go. Look at that. We now have access to fire arrows. You can initiate your self-destruct mode while on the bunker. I did do that. I for sure did that. I also ate a mackerel. We did both of those. Fire arrow. Okay, maybe we're 1 for 1 then. I don't remember what my like trophy count is, but why do I have to sign into the PlayStation app? Why am I not already signed into the PlayStation? Hold on. I for sure played it on my PlayStation because I own it, I think, on PlayStation. Now I'm getting a verification code. Goodness gracious, being secure is annoying. In playthrough B, once I controlled 9S, I accidentally walked off the planned path, and the game said something like, 9S decided not to help 2B, and walked into the sunset. Nice. Create a passkey. Add passkey. Just my face is fine, thank you. Great, now I can just sign it with my face. Isn't that great? Alright, how do I check trophies? That's the real thing. Oh, here. Oh, that's my friends list. I love my friends, but they're not very helpful at the moment. Profile? Trophies? Nier Automata. Automata. I don't know. How do you pronounce that? I got 19 bronze trophies, 7 silver, 1 gold, and I got 55% completion. But as far as like extra ones, I don't know. I don't know how to check this. I got very few innings, but I don't know how many. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to track those without like... but I certainly did... I don't know. I can't even check my save file, right? Because I donated it to the cause. Okay, well now I need to go... Same reason I can't check yet. Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, I guess I could pull up a list of endings and then verify which ones I certainly did and which ones I didn't do. We now have fire arrows, by the way. That was a cool little thing. And we kind of skipped over that because I was talking about other stuff. But it cost me magic points, but we have tons of magic points.
Who's that Pokemon?
I don't remember how... It's just down here, right? What the hell is that? Okay, before we backtrack and do all this crazy stuff, I'm going to check to see which exact Skulltula I'm missing and try to get there as directly as possible. Hopefully it's not too bad. I think I might do some cleanup after this, but we're certainly not knocking out another temple today. I thought I'd be able to do 2, but I can't deal with more disappointment. This was the most easy, frustrating temple so far. Okay, water temple. We came in with 71. We needed to leave with 76. Let's see. Gold Skulltula. Number 72. On the lowest level of the main chamber, walk through the south path and bomb the floor. Travel to the next room, step on the switch, and hookshot over to the target. Hit the crystal switch and snag the gold Skulltula. Is it really that easy? Did I really miss that one? I know there was one of them that I couldn't get because the gate was closed. Did I just miss a crystal? 'Cause I'm gonna feel really stupid about that. We definitely did blow this floor up, though. Please still be blown up. Thank you. There you go. Honestly, if I just missed the first one, I'll be so happy. You have no idea. You know, I might have actually missed this one. I did. Where's the crystal? There's supposed to be like a... Well, I thought there was supposed to be a crystal here. How do I... You guys see a crystal that I'm not seeing? Is there anything on top of that sharpest statue? That's a great question. That's what I was about to look for too. No. If you go behind it, I swear I am seeing some polygon. There's like, I don't see anything up there. Maybe I'm seeing the shape of its ears. Yeah, I was seeing its ears too. It's supposed to be right behind the dragon. It's supposed to be right here, and it's not. What is that about? What? I'm literally looking at a picture that shows it right behind the... Right behind there. Wow. Let's see. Ocarina of Time, Water Temple, Golden Skulltula, behind gate. Not that one. How to open the gate with Skulltula behind it in the Water Temple. It's actually just as simple as hitting it through the gate. Apparently you can just... It's right there. You can't see it very well, but... You can actually just hit it through the gate. Okay, well, I feel both stupid and slightly vindicated. I'm glad that... I'm glad I didn't need to go very far. Holy crap. I would have been so sad. All right. Well, good news is we're back up to 76. So look at us go. I got all of them by myself except for that one. I do need to leave. There, of course, there's a gold Skulltula outside that I need to get. At least I can just get out here. Vinda stupid, yeah. That's a weird one. That was a weird one, but we did it, so. Okay, I did have to look up a guide for that gold Skulltula, so I don't think that invalidates the entire water temple. Skulltulas are optional, especially now that we have over 70 of them. They're completely useless until we get to 100, so. And even at 100, they're just as useless. But we can just leave now, so. Moving on up. Loading on up, really. Oh, you know what? I could have played the water song and gotten to the top. What was the origin of you adding the AMA tag to your stream? I don't know why I have any of the tags on my stream, to be honest. I think it was just to encourage open communication when I first did it. I feel like sometimes people are afraid to ask anything, you know what I mean? So I really am an open book. I don't think there's any off-topic subjects that we've discussed. I think I set those when I first started streaming and was just like, I'm gonna throw whatever there. Hi, Epona. So, there you go. That was my boring story. Not a very exciting explanation, but it's the real one, so. Well, I asked, you answered, yeah. You were certainly able to answer anything. Or ask anything. Okay, so this one's weird, I think. For this Skulltula, I need to be up there. If we hit here, we should land on that branch now. And we did. And then we play the Sun Song. And then Skulltula appears somewhere. I don't remember where. Directly behind me. Got it. Now we should be at 77 gold Skulltulas. Hooray! Okay. My goodness. The next section we have to go... Yeah, we already know the Song of Storms. This next section is actually really cool because I think we do it as a kid. We do it as Kid Link. Yeah, this dungeon I remember being pretty creepy. So that should be fun. We're not doing that today. I'm done. I'm not saying that the Water Temple defeated me, but I'm not saying that it didn't. Oh, goodness. I'm tired. We did not cave, though. We did not use a guide. Okay, we did it all on our own. Which I think is, you know, somewhat respectable. I'm sure plenty of people have done it as well. But... Oh, you know what we should check? Hold on. Stop playing Link just for a moment. We are, in fact, at 16 plus 2. Yep, we're still good on heart pieces. 16 plus 2. We have 77 gold Skulltulas. We are good to go. We've collected every item in the game so far that we could. We are plugging right along. We have 2 more songs to learn. We have 2 more medallions to get. One of them I'm surely going to get tomorrow. We have 4 more, according to this guide, we have 4 more chapters left. And then we'll be done. So I'm hoping to finish this up in the next weekend. Tomorrow we'll do all of the well stuff. And then next weekend, hopefully we can do Shadow Temple, Spirit Temple, and then Ganon's Castle, and then be done. Done, I say. And that'll be good. Because then we have other games to move on to. I think it's Scotsman next, right? With Dragon Quest Builders 1, which I now own on Steam. And then we'll keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. You bought 1 and 2, right? I did buy 1 and 2. Yes, there was a sale. I got them like over half, like 50% off or something like that. Or do you have preemptive passion for the series? I have no preemptive passion for the series. I've never played any Dragon Quest game, let alone the Builders games. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Cool. Okay. Well, shorter stream today, but that's okay. I felt like we streamed pretty long yesterday, even though we didn't stream much this last week. Sorry, my head was crazy on Monday. But give Coda my very best. I will. It's here. She's right there. Still good. We love Coda. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's only 4 p.m. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of your Saturday. I'm going to go on a walk, I think. I think we're going to try something new today. I think I'm going to... So I want to be walking. I think I mentioned it yesterday. Coda, she's getting a little old. I'm still trying to get her into better shape. But she's like... She's good for about 3/4 to a mile, and then she's done. She's like, I don't want to do this anymore. We used to go on longer walks together, and I would bring water with her and things like that, and we would take breaks and drink water. It's really important out here because it gets into the 90s and 100s, like in the summer, so super important. But right now, she's like 3/4 mile. I want to go further. I'm the one, I throw in a weighted vest, and I just like go walk until I don't want to walk anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her in, I don't want her to hear this. She's going to be really sad as soon as I say it, but I think I'm going to put her in her kennel for the first part of the walk, and I'm going to go walk for a bit, and then I'm going to come back and walk with her. I thought about doing it the other way around, but I don't want her not to have access to water, if that makes sense. Like when she gets back from the walk, I want her to be able to drink what she wants. And Yeah. That's what we're doing. If you want to do the twinning after your walk, just let me know. Oh, okay. Do we, you said the twinning was part of the Mogdom event, right? Do you want to wait and do it afterwards? Yeah, I don't imagine it's going to be something we want to do twice, or that I'll want to do twice. You are going to be doing another time, but at least we get Mogtomes for it if we wait like a week. So, yeah. As far as leveling roulettes, though, I will definitely consider it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. No stream on Monday. I think I mentioned that before. Tomorrow we should be back. Low battery. Wow, I've not gotten a low battery alert for my Pro controller in I don't even know how long. That's crazy. This thing lasts forever. Congrats on clearing the water temple. Thank you. Thank you. It was a struggle, but we overcame. Okay. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here as much as you can be. Let's, we got a few people here. Anybody streaming? Is Critical still live? That's... No, but Mr. Pepper's live. That was today at 1. Okay, maybe he is... Well, it says he's still live. Okay, we haven't raided Mr. Pepper in a while. Let's go raid Mr. Pepper, shall we? We're gonna do that. Raid, 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 raid. Where are you? Not stream together. Go away. Raid. Mr. Pepper. Mr. underscore Pepper. Where the heck is the underscore? Why am I stupid? There it is. Mr. Pepper. He's doing some art. He's doing some Pokemon art. Alright, perfect. Okay, let's send everybody over there. Cool. Okay, as always, I love you guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here as much as you can be. We'll be back tomorrow at around 11 a.m. Central Standard Time with some more Ocarina of Time. We'll be wrapping up the well and doing some more cleanup. We get to play our Ocarina with some frogs, so that's always fun. But anyway, I'll be back at 11, and I hope to see you then. Bye, everybody.
Remember, not slow and steady.
I had a glance outside of my stance. I'm seeing everything different now. One thing to learn is how to be stern. There is no such thing as middle ground. You better get yourself out of the bed. There's no time to sit around chilling. You don't realize you just slipped, and now the devil's on a mission. Better back up when you get Falcon Punch.
I can see you plotting without that hunch. Fully protects and be coming in clutch. So put on the apple, I don't want that lunch. Bad cat, get off me, you me. That's the lie, I can see, duty. Sense in the season, I got it unlocked. And you'll see the wave when I make it on top. Bars are gonna collect you. Execute, I'll grab the check too. All this seed is obsolete, doesn't bother me. I am not the next fool. Don't go thinking I'm a Neptune.
Oh, no.
Got it all wrong, cause I'm so different from y'all. So far apart, you know every bar coming straight from the heart.
Ready player one, picture start taking turn. My time to attack, not the fan. Shout out bitch, new one. Fly like Peter Pan, sorry darling, that's the old shit. You broke up with your man, don't give a damn, I hope you come. I'm in the edge now, with who it really depends how. Many new followers, haters and all of us pull up and shit when he went down. Intolerant just like the red cow. Last laugh cause it head south. Light jabs like I'm Chantal. Haters get 60 for palms. Steady and calm. I flip a bitch over, I'm really the crab. She hitting the dab. 2016 was a hell of a fad. Money makes life a movie. Y'all get this forever though. Found peace by the tenfold. When I work on me and myself alone. Bad bunnies on the telephone. Graduated need a ceremony. Graduation party shorties got me hard and did up and on the pheromones. Danger zone. Pull my squad like Hey Simone. Hook me up with a cousin. Know she bout to be cousin. Ready player one. Picture start taking 10. My time to attack. Not the fan. Shout out bitch. You want follow Peter Pan. Sorry darling, that's the issue. You broke up with your man. Don't give a damn. I hope he miss you. I'm at the edge now. With who are really the That's how they call. I'm in the yes down. With you are really the best. How they call. I'm in the yes down. With you are really the best. How they call. I'm in the yes down. With you are really the best. How they call.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
We've all got our own ways, our own methods, the things that keep us going. You don't have to pretend, baby. I know it gets hard. Looking around, you start to think, maybe this isn't what I wanted. But you have to keep going, keep moving on, and don't you ever look back.
2014 was more than a dream. Thoughts of dope were coming back like there was more for the theme. Skyscraper, lightsabers, there was bright than a beam. I'll repeat the feeling when the time is right when it seems. I crop it right to the cream. Photo finish supreme. Immaculate the rapping sense, and I'll say that with a gleam. Halo around my head, I hang 'em high with esteem. And if you hating on yourself, you ain't a part of the team, you dig. This is no boy. You should know, boy. Danny Mankind, what the flow, boy. About that damn time, it's so boy. So press play, now it's time to get that dope, boy. Catch me outside another weekend. Going on D&D, now I'm all up in the DM. Travel back in time, quick trip down in the end. Remember why we started with things in the Too many times they had to tell them this you should know. Type of patience that'll make you question if he is slow. Earning reps by the day, getting past in a shoal. Arrival at destination wasn't part of the goal. So we panicked like the first time driving parking lots. Visualize the time where he's on a super yacht. Slaved away, so to say he owns the masters of his drops. Now it's Daniel. That be how he trains a thought. Had to stand on a square, so he went back to his roots. Professor called upon the dean when he was lacking salute. Cause it's the intel, the incels couldn't compute. Short circuit stuck in the loop. They lie again and again and again. Then again, they be acting like hoes. It's killing me how they willingly be acting like bros. They never think to grip flip the cons like the pros till they turn into foes. But that's just how that goes. Because they lack foresight, the vision is near and crystal clear. It's the same thing year after year. With their backs turned, suddenly a stranger appears.
Wait, you look kind of familiar.
I will be fulfilling my destiny. This still I close. But God is giving me steel in order to heal, I suppose. Go ham fucking stage, time to grow, maintain water low, hydro flow. No such thing as plateau. We just blow like it's dope, boy. You should know, boy.
Danny Man?
Kind with the flow, boy. Too odd like a baby, even flow, boy. Let's stop playing, dog. Go and fetch your own toy. Catch me outside another weekend. Going on D&D, now I'm all up in the DM. Travel back in time, quick trip down in the end. Remember why we started with things in the end.
You have a nice time?
We tend to forget what led us to do our favorite things, especially after time passes. Then you start thinking about when it was all simple. Feels like it's only been 5 minutes until finally.
Self-reflection is the key. Otherwise, it leads to some interesting behavior. Vibes drop too low when your mix off. Mid choices, kick rocks, this kick rocks. Thanks God I see now. 25 years to the ode that I sing loud. Joy that this game gives me makes my cells ring out. Dedicate all my time just to make thee proud. Then I'll make me proud. Keep my flow clean like it's Cascade. Sun's out, so please don't throw mad shade. Get blocked like Palisade. Press on the attack when they scatter, I'll allocate. Pain like it's renegade. Don't jump that gun, cause that bullet might bite you. Please don't make assumptions, this true down on haiku. Don't drop the ball, cause I'll ace this. Don't try to stop me, I'll fight
through. I'll do it twice just to spite you. Twice just to spite you.
Strongest will survive. From the snap I kid all the way to